pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, good morning. It's Monday, April 27th. We're all here together. It's bright and early. Got the sunrise behind me a little bit. Hopefully it's not making my face too dark. Got a morning cup of coffee. Let's see what else. A little sunshine. What else could we ask for, right? So let's get this week underway. I really only have a few key announcements that I want to make sure that you know about this week, but I think they're important, so pay attention. And there's some things that you'll be able to actively do. The first is to talk about celebrations for the week. So our Friday wrap up will come before you know, right? You'll snap your fingers 3 times and bam, we'll be there on Friday. And what am I going to be celebrating? I'm going to be celebrating with you and taking nominations from teachers around this idea of increased engagement. So what does that mean in actuality? That means if you've been rocking it in math the last couple of weeks, and this week you pick up the literacy end, we're going to celebrate you. Or vice versa. Lexia or iReady or your writing assignments have been spot on, and you're like, I should probably get some of that math done. We're going to celebrate you. Or if you meet 3, let's say your classroom has a Google Meet 5 days a week and you hit 3 of them, your teachers are going to recognize that. They're going to recognize that increase, that maintenance of engagement, because it's hard, y'all. It is getting into May and that springtime comes out, and this online thing, it's not easy. It's not the way that we know how to do it and the way we quite, frankly, like to do it. We like to come to the building, and we miss you too. But being engaged this week and picking it up one step further is worth celebrating. So that's what we're going to watch for. Number 2, I wanted to announce our Padlet winners. Does my shirt look? Come on now. Looks like it got paper and it's all wrinkly. Doesn't matter. We've got our Padlet winners. We had 20 total submissions from last Monday, which was a really cool thing, a really big deal. Or was it 2 Mondays ago? I don't remember now. But 2 Padlet winners. So what I did is I took the numbers 1 through 20, put them in a hat, pulled them out, and here were our 2 winners. And we're going to get a prize mailed to your home soon. So number 1 winner was Bailey Johnston and her mom for their dance to Roar, which was completely cool. So thank you for that. And the second winner was Valencia Z and family for their game of Don't Get Slimed on Your Way to Paris. And I wasn't kidding y'all. You guys you ought to find a buyer, like call up, who's a game company? Hasbro. Call up Hasbro Games and tell them your idea, because the game looked amazing and I would love to play that. So to all of you who participated in that, thank you so very much, and congratulations to Bailey J and family and Valencia Z and family for your thoughtful submissions. Next up is about things coming up at the end of this week. So end of this week is 2 things happening that I want you to be aware of. One is an email will come out by Friday to all homes with what's called our intent to return form. And that's for Garfield families. And really what we're looking for there is some news or some information or updates from families on who's planning to return to Garfield, which sounds simple, but some of you might be planning a move, or you have some changes happening in life. And us knowing that helps us plan for next year as we're drafting and creating some class lists and some 2021 plans. And so that'll come out in the form of a Google form, and you'll just fill it out. It takes less than 3 minutes and send that back to us. We'd appreciate that. And the last is you already have in your email a sign-up genius. And that sign-up genius is for that week of May 11th. And actually it's May 13th, 14th, and 15th are what those dates are for. And it's a sign-up for an adult in your family to come to the school and pick up student personal property, things from your desk, things from your classroom, your artwork. It'll all be organized and all be placed in bags in specific locations by classrooms, hopefully outside, weather permitting. And we're looking for the name of which adult will come. Using that sign-up genius will allow us to plan for appropriate social distancing and not having the entire school show up at one time. So it allows us to be safe as staff and allow things to space out. So please make sure that you have found that sign-up genius email. If not, you can email myself or our front office secretary, Ms. Newell. I'm at john.kleiber@thompsonschools.org, or Mrs. Newell is Chris, Kris. Newell, Newell, at thompsonschools.org. And we'll make sure that you have the information that you need so that you can sign up and can pick up those things. Any student materials not picked up during that window will just simply be saved until next year. So there's no worry of us destroying anything. We'll just put it off to the side, and when we are physically back together, you'll be able to pick those up. Okay? Let's see, a few future things to know about. One is that Friday is May 1st, and May 1st is May Day. And obviously, May Day is different in some people's home, and some of you don't even know what May Day is. I didn't grow up knowing what May Day was. But then when I moved to Greeley, I had this neighbor, and she was a big May Day person. And on May Day, it was this day to spread kindness. And so while we may not be able to physically, spread kindness to somebody via a basket on their doorstep or whatever, you can spread kindness through an email, through a nice note, through a kind word in a Google Meet this week. Just try to pick up one opportunity if you can to extend kindness, even inside your own home. And then, speaking of kindness, the next week, starting May 4th, is Teacher Appreciation Week. And my gosh, again, one of those things I wish we could be physically present for, because sharing the love and giving the love to the teachers that are working so hard right now is so very important. So, again, if you see an opportunity, whether it's through an email, through a video, something that you can share that week of May 4th, and Teacher Appreciation Actual Day is on May 5th, do that so that your teachers know just how much you miss them and just how much you appreciate them. Because, guys, there isn't a harder working group of people than the ones working for you. I've been around. I've seen, I've been in schools. I've seen where they're working, and you've got the very best. So we want to make sure that they feel that love. So kind of get your minds buzzing around that so that we can celebrate them next week. Okay? I think that's it for me, y'all. So enjoy the day. If you're outside with me right now, enjoy the sunrise, and we'll see you later on in the week. Bye-bye.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, yeah, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, yeah, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing.